Welcome to Let Me Know YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Let Me Know YouTube channel for more videos. Click on bell icon to get notifications.
Good morning, children. Today's class. The first question is the sum of the fractions 4 by 3, 5 by 9 and 6 by 18 is. Okay. Here observe these fractions. These all are unlike fractions. So we have to make that unlike fractions into like fractions first. Okay. For that we have to take the LCM of 3, 9, 8, 18. So that LCM is 18 itself. So we have to make all the denominators equal to 18. For that I am dividing first fraction with 6 by 6, second fraction with 2 by 2. Okay. Now I am adding the fractions. See, 4 6 are 24 by 18 plus 10 by 18 plus 6 by 18. So these all are like fractions now. So for like fractions, how we are going to add the fractions? Add the numerators and common denominator. Add the numerators, that equal to 40, and common denominator 18. Simplify this one. 2 9s are 18, 2 20s are 40. So answer is 20 by 9. Okay. The next question. The product of two numbers is 5 by 4. If one number is 5 by 6, what is the other number? So the other number we don't know. That's why the required number is x. Okay. The required number is x. So product of two numbers. One of the number is 5 by 6 and other number is x. Product of these two numbers equal to 5 by 4. Then x equal to 5 by 4. Here it is multiplying. If we transpose to right side, it makes division. It will become division. 5 by 4 divided by 5 by 6. So then 5 by 4 divide will become into and reciprocal of the second fraction, 6 by 5. 5 get cancelled. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. The answer is 3 by 2. Okay. Next, arrange the correct arrangement of the fractional numbers 17 by 25, 17 by 13, 17 by 19, 17 by 27 in ascending order is. So ascending order in the sense small to big, smaller number to bigger number. So we know that if all the numerators are equal, we have to check the denominators. The denominator, the greater denominator number will become the smaller number. So the greater denominator number is 17 by 27. It will become smaller number. Then again 17 by 25 is the next smaller number. 17 by 19 is the third smaller number, larger number. 17 by 13 is a larger number. First 17 by 27 is a smaller number. Next larger number is 17 by 25. Next larger number is 17 by 19. Next is 17 by 13. This is the ascending order. Next, which of the following is the largest fraction? So we have to convert the given fractions into decimal point. Then we have to identify the larger numbers easily. That's decimal places, how we are going to convert a fraction into decimal, that we are going to see in our decimal topic. Don't worry. Here from the given numbers, 10 by 11 is the larger number. Next, which one of the following is the smallest fraction? Here also the same thing. By observing the all given fractions, we are going to get the smallest fraction is 1 by 10. 1 by 10 value is nothing but 0.1. Okay, that conversions we are going to see in our decimal topic. Next, 5 by 6 of an hour is equal to 5 by 6 of an hour is equal to 5 by 6 of 1 hour. That means 5 by 6 into 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. I'm converting hour into minutes. That's why 5 by 6 into 60 minutes. 6 ones are 6 tens are. So 5 into 10, 50. So 5 by 6 of an hour equal to 50 minutes. The next question. 4 by 5 of 0.025 is equal to. So I'm converting here 0.025 into a fraction, decimal fraction. So that means 25 by 1000. After point we have 3 decimal places. That's why 3 zeros followed by 1. Okay. Next, 4 by 5 into 25 by 1000. 5 5s are 25. 5 4s are 20. So 20 by 1000. 0 0 get cancelled. So 2 by 100. 2 by 100 value is 0.02. Next question. Find the product of 0.4 into 0.04 into 0.004. Here also I am converting all the decimal numbers into decimal fractions first. 4 by 10, 4 by 100, 4 by 1000. Here decimal point after 1 digit, after 2 digits, after 3 digits. That's why 1 0, 2 zeros, 3 zeros followed by 1. So 4 by 10, 4 by 100, 4 by 1000 into. So 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64, 64 by 10 lakhs. So that's why the value will become 0.000064. So decimal point after 6 digits because 6 zeros are there. Next question. 1 by 3rd part of a certain amount was given to Sita and rest to Geeta. If Geeta got 524 rupees, what did Sita get? So by the question itself we can say that Sita got 1 by 3rd of a part of amount. So Geeta got how much part of the amount? The amount she got is 524, but the part of the amount she got is, here we are going to do that one. Whole minus 1 by 3. Whole is nothing but 1. 1 minus 1 by 3. That means 2 by 3rd part of the amount Geeta got. 2 by the part of the amount Geeta got. So Geeta got of 524 rupees. That means 2 by 3rd of the amount equal to 524 rupees. Next, do the cross multiplication. 2 equal to 524 into 3. Next, 1 equal to 524 into 3 by 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12, 2 2s are 4. Next, 262 into 3 equal to 786. Next, 786 is a whole amount, total amount. 1 by 3rd of the part of 786 is nothing but 1 by 3rd of into 786. By multiplying these two, we are going to get the answer is 262. So Sita got 262 rupees from the whole amount. Next question, simplify 8 into 21 into 24 by 48 into 7 into 15. So here this is the numerator part and this one is the denominator part. So just try to simplify numerator as well as denominator. Okay, see here, 8 1s are 8, 8 6 are 48, 6 1s are 6, 6 4s are 24, 7 3 5s are 15, 3 sevens are 21. 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7. Next, what remains, sir? So here 4 is remain, here 5 is remain. So that's why the answer is 4 by 5. That's all for today. Tomorrow, the remaining questions we are going to discuss. Thank you. Practice this more. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe to my channel for more videos.